So welcome back, everyone. We are live on Facebook right now. And so we are live on Facebook, yes, and we are also going to be sharing this afterwards. So hi to everyone. I want everyone to listen up. This is going to be so cool. My next guest has been on with me several times. She's also been on my television show, been on other television shows as well. I have with me Eva Dallin, and she is the owner and creator of URLifeBack. Welcome to the show. You got to tell everyone. It's been a while since I've seen you now, but you've got to tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you've created.
Well, first of all, happy holidays, Carol.
Thank you. You too. I can't believe we're saying it. Oh, my God. That's why I haven't said it to anyone, because I can't even believe it's here. Go ahead.
I know.
I can't.
And the thing is, for me, who I am is I am a former migraine sufferer. And I say that because a year ago, I started taking this product called URLifeBack, and I have not had another migraine since. Now, let me explain. There are no cures out there for migraines. None. But with URLifeBack, it being all natural, you can take this on onset, and within 30 to 45 minutes, your migraine is gone, and you finally get your life back.
Now, you've got to tell everybody how you created it, because you were dealing with a terrible issue with migraines. You said that it was almost debilitating.
Correct.
Your situation.
Correct. I was 15 when I first started having migraines, and each year it get worse, and it would get more severe. It would get the quantity of them would come more and more, and eventually every morning I would wake up, I would have a migraine or I would have a headache that turned into a migraine by noon. And there were a lot of different triggers. Now at 15 I didn't even hear about triggers. I didn't understand triggers. Triggers could be anything. It could be lights, sounds, smells. It could be barometric pressure. It can be stress. Happy holidays. This is where the stress comes from, right here. And so the one thing that I heard someone say is, what does it take, or what can you get in 2.2 seconds that you really don't want, but it takes you years or even ever to get rid of? Migraine. It is a migraine. It comes on very quick, and it can last for so long, and people get so sick. I mean, there are people that are not able to keep their food down, and that's not the only setback. You've got to break commitments. You're spending less and less time with your family because you have to find a dark place to turn the lights off, the sounds off, everything, just to be able to survive that day. It's miserable, and that's the reason why I'm here today. I want to get the word out that URLifeBack is there, and it's giving a lot of people hope now.
Well, I'll tell you something. How long has it been now that you've been working on the product?
It's been several years that we started this. For me, when I finally said enough of the pharmaceuticals, enough with all the side effects of what these different medications were doing. By example, my hair was falling out. I was lethargic. I was sick to my stomach. I couldn't get out of bed. I had to keep calling in at work and say, I can't make it. I am so sick today. They're like, yeah, you got another headache, right? And people don't realize that migraine sufferers are really suffering, and they're suffering in a lot of different ways. And so for me, I said, enough of this. I can't do this anymore. So when I went to my last neurologist, he told me, he said, listen, the only thing that I can tell you is these two things. Try to reduce the stress that's in your life, and try to learn to cope with the pain. That's all I can tell you. What kind of answer is that?
Right.
You know, I just felt defeated. And I went home and I told my husband, I said, I can't do this anymore. If it means that I have to cope with pain, that I'm not going to do these side effects on top of the pain, I'm done. And my husband said, no, you're not. You're not giving up. You're not that type of a person. He says, let's really sink our heels in here and let's figure this out. So him and I started trying to find things that kind of helped with my headaches, but really didn't take the headaches or the migraines away. We got a team of specialists to team up with us, and I told them my issues, how this would help, how that upset my stomach, what did it. All together, we come up with this combination. First time I tried it, I thought I was hallucinating, because all of a sudden, 30 minutes, my migraine was gone. And I'm like, nah, this is just me wanting to believe that my migraine's gone, right? So then that evening, it started back again, and I took it again. 30 minutes later, no migraine. And I'm like, yes,
Wow.
This is what it's like to be normal. I have never had a normal day that I didn't have to worry about, well, is it raining outside? Guess what? Migraine. Am I going to have to go into work and they're going to stack a bunch of piles on my migraine? You know, these kind of things I don't have to worry about anymore.
So what's in it?
It has 3 ingredients. Like I said earlier, it's all natural. It has Humulus lupulus flower, it has feverfew flower, and vitamin B12. Now, a lot of people say, well, wait a minute, I already take vitamin B12. So I don't want to take any more vitamin B because it might hurt me, or no, it won't. Understand, vitamin B12, when you digest that in your system, your body will only digest so much of it. It knows how much to take, and the rest is passed through the GI tract. So you're not going to be hurt by this. Also, these 3 ingredients do not interact with any other medications except for blood thinners. And I say that because blood thinners tend to react to feverfew. So anything that has feverfew in it, you don't want to take.
If you're on a blood thinner.
If you're on a blood thinner, nothing with feverfew in it. Other than that, you are perfectly safe to take this.
And I happen to know because I had some with you, giving me a bottle. We're going to open the lines to the audience in a minute, somebody was with me. We were at an event, and they said, "Oh, I have a headache." I said, "Here you go, try this." I happen to have it with me because I had just done the show, and they didn't have a migraine. It was just a headache because it works on both migraines or any headache. It doesn't have to, but it happens to all be. That's why you had created it. There's only 3 ingredients in it. They're all completely natural. So can kids take it? Because kids get migraines too.
Yes and no. We don't like for anyone under the age of 16 to take this product because one of the ingredients does have a proestrogen in it that might send their body into their cycles and kind of...
Right. So anybody 16 on up can use it, and it is completely natural, 3 different ingredients in it. And I'm going to open up the lines because everyone's going to get entered in to win. It's a 60-count bottle of it. So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You could check it out on the website. It's URLifeBack.com. And you can also call. She absolutely loves to talk to people and talk about your story. Everybody has a story when it comes to migraines. And you know what? Even if you want to call in here, I'm going to open up the lines to say if anyone wants to call in and talk to you, okay?
Great.
So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Everyone's getting entered in to win. It's a 60-count bottle of Your Life Back. You deserve to get your life back. It's got 3 ingredients, and they're completely natural. I love these little packages that you've made that you could throw in your purse, right? Talk about the new packaging.
Well, the new packaging is for the go. For me, a lot of times when I was in the office, I wish I had something other than this great big bottle to take with me. So we have new packets out where not only can you give it or put it in your purse, you can give it to a friend and share, give them. It's all natural. It's nothing that will hurt anybody. And the awesome thing about it is now there's 15 different naturopathic doctors that have these in their office given to their patients. And we are hearing such wonderful responses from the patients themselves.
Now, you say that you can get this on Amazon.
Yes, we are Amazon Prime. And so you can get it in 2 days. You can get the 60-count bottle. And if you go to my website, after all of this, after the giveaway is gone, you can go to my website at URLifeBack.com and put in a code, capital H, capital O, capital L, 2018, and you get 40% off of anything you order. Everything you order, the whole complete order, you get 40% off.
And you could call in here right now and get entered in to win a 60-count bottle. My number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. If you want to get connected with me and you didn't get that code just to have it afterwards, you can also call me and I'll get that code to everybody out there. The website is URLifeBack.com. You can call her. She loves to talk to people. Her number direct is 844-394-0000. I'm going to let you call in here too right now if you want to call in. I know we're going to a break, and when we come back, she'll talk to anybody out there. We're going to talk further about it. So we've got a 60-count bottle given away right now, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's completely natural. Everybody should be trying it. So welcome back, everyone. And yeah, we are talking headaches, and you know what? A lot of people suffer, and a lot of people suffer from migraines. You don't have to have a migraine for this. You can just use it for any headache.
Correct, yes.
Okay, and this is a completely all-natural. We want you to guys understand, too, something right now, is that this is not a multi-level marketing company in any way. It is not any kind of thing like that. You created the product. It's
Correct.
your business. It's your product. And you now on Amazon Prime.
Absolutely.
People can go there and they can get it there. Or you can call in here right now. We've got everyone entered in to win a 60-count bottle of it. Completely natural. It will not affect anyone. Anyone 16 on up can take it because they don't suggest it for children. But we also it's completely natural, so it will not affect any of the medications that you're already taking. So, you can call in here. We've got our lines open here. You could talk about migraines or headaches or whatever you want. She's here to talk to you. But you're also going to get entered in to win the 60-count bottle. Our number here, 602-277-5369. We got a caller on the line. What's your question?
Hi. Hi, Carol.
Hello.
It's Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Hi. The question I have is I'm allergic to sulfite and seafood and different things like that. If I eat them, it will give me a headache. Would this help with that, allergy related?
Well, Robin, let me start by saying that I am allergic to 11 different things. And some of those are the same that you have. But let me state that there is nothing in here that can cause you to be allergic. Now, there are some people that might say I'm allergic to hops or the Humulus lupulus flower. But there are hundreds of different strands of Humulus lupulus. And so that is kind of by trial and error. So if you know that you're not allergic to hops, there is absolutely nothing else in it that you can be allergic to. It's stuff that's natural to the body.
So that's a great question because a lot of allergies cause headaches.
That's right.
Thanks for calling. She's a long-time listener too. Our number here. Thanks for the call, Robin. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free. It's 1-866-536-1100. I want to hear from you guys out there. What is it that triggers your headache? Do you know what it is? It could be. A lot of people say chocolate sometimes. What is it?
Sometimes they say it's their husband or their wife. But generally, it's the stress. It's one of the top triggers of migraines and headaches is stress. And that's the reason why it was so important for me to come on your show today, Carol, is because right now, 'tis the season. Stress is coming. How many people are coming in for the holidays? Who's going to have to prepare this food? And honestly, 3/4 of the people that suffer from migraines are women. Women are the ones that suffer the most when it comes. Now, I'm not saying men don't suffer. Men suffer too. But the majority that we see in our practice is that women are the ones that's suffering. And on top of taking care of the kids, taking care of the home, working a job, and trying to keep everything in line. Okay, I've got a Christmas list I've got to buy for Susie and little Johnny over here. Plus, I've got to get the decorations up, and I've got to do this. Well, especially if you're a single mom that's trying to juggle everything. Imagine the stress load that is on you. Stress is the number one trigger when it comes to migraines. Then you've got the lights, the flashing lights. Of course, Christmas is here, and you're going to see those flashing lights. The sounds, all the Christmas music that people want to finally gouge their ears out by the end of Christmas because it's just too much. Or when it comes to migraines, people suffer in silence because they know that around them people don't want to hear, I have a headache, I can't do this, I can't be there.
Right.
And so there are a lot of triggers. Smells. Some people can't stand smells. Some people can't chew bubble gum because it will cause a headache. And so there are so many different things that hold you back. And I'm here to tell you that I have been able to enjoy all of that for a full year and not one migraine.
Wow, are you passionate about this? I mean, really, I think you're so excited, and it just exudes from you in every pore,
Well,
basically.
listen, when you get your life back and you finally feel what life is supposed to be like, you'll want to get this. and it's your life back.
And we also want people to know that it's not just for migraines, because if you have just any headache, I had a headache at one time and I took it. I mean, and it's completely natural. Tell them again, people at the break day, that now that they might have had some new people come in and listen, tell them what's in it.
Okay, it has 3 all-natural ingredients. It's the Humulus lupulus flower, it's feverfew flower, and vitamin B12. That's it.
So that's it. And how did you... When you, well, let's talk about this. Some of the people that call in to you, because you love to have, you take calls and you actually love to talk to people about what their issues are. I want to hear one of your stories, if you don't mind, and I'd love to hear one that you could say that you might like to share with the audience, if that's okay. Now, our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. The website is URLifeBack.com. That's a 60-count bottle that we're offering for everyone to get entered in to win. And our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. A lot of people suffer. I don't care if you're having a migraine or if you just get headaches. Some people get cluster headaches. I've had that happen to me, and those are really weird, and they happen a lot. We've got our lines open here. We're going to let you still also call in throughout the rest of the show for everything that we're offering. And also, if you want to tell us something, what triggers your headache, whether it's a migraine or not, we can hear from you. So tell us a story.
Okay. Well, since it's around Christmas time, I'll give you a Christmas story. A dear lady was with her family, and they were all waking up, getting around the Christmas tree. The kids were starting to open their gifts, and all of a sudden, Mom couldn't handle it. She got so sick with a headache. She said, "Listen, I'm sorry, I have to excuse myself." And she had to go back to bed. More of the family was supposed to come in that afternoon. She also knew that she was going to have to get dinner ready for everybody for that evening, but she was so sick. So she went in and she took some different types of Excedrin, ibuprofen, and she said, I'm not joking. She goes, my headache got worse. And so she said that she went in and she laid down, she turned all the lights and everything off, and she said she had to put a pillow over her ears because just the kids' excitement of their gifts, it hurt just to hear that. And so she laid there for a little while and she remembered, wait a minute, I've got your life back. I want to try this. So she gets up and she tries it. She takes 2 and she lays back down. She was so excited. She could not wait to call me as she is getting out of bed 30 minutes later. This stuff really works. This is amazing.
Is it a guarantee on it or anything like that? Because I know you usually used to say something like that. Go ahead, tell them about that.
So if you order from our website, you have a 90-day guarantee. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to ask you why you want your money back. If it didn't work for you, then you can have your money back, what you paid for that product.
But I have to tell you, the only reason why you give a guarantee like that is because you believe in it and you know it works.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing is, I'm not worried about that because, you see, for me, I know that I looked everywhere, almost under every possible rock to find hope for these migraines and couldn't find it. I would go online and I would spend $50, $60, $80 for a bottle that when I took 2 and did what they told me to do, it didn't work for me. And I felt like I got gypped. I don't want my customers to feel that way. I want them to come to Your Life Back website or Amazon and order it. If you're not happy with that product, I'm happy to give you your money back.
But you know what? You're going to love it because it works. And it works in 30 minutes. And whether you have a migraine or not, it'll work for any pretty much any headache. And there's only 3 products in it, completely natural. Go ahead and tell them what's in it again.
The products are Humulus lupulus, feverfew, and vitamin B12. And I'll tell you something. With that money-back guarantee, I've offered it ever since we put this product to market in January of this year, and not one person has even sent me a negative response on this product. That's how many people we're helping. Hundreds and hundreds in the Valley. It's
Absolutely.
amazing.
Now, we've got our lines open here. You can go to Amazon Prime and you can get it there. What's that code again?
Capital H, capital O, capital L for holiday, 2018.
And then we've got our lines open here, too, and I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. This is for this 60-count bottle of it, and our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll-free, it's 1-866-536-1100. What will be your final words for today for everybody?
You know, like I said, happy holidays to all of you. And I want to give you this gift.
Absolutely.
Of getting your life back. So please, just call me, email me, come to my website. I want to hear your stories. I love listening to your stories because it takes one to know one, and I've been one. And I want to be able to reach out to you and let you know there is hope. There's hope for the holidays.
They're really, I love what you just said. Now, again, she also has the new packaging. Basically, you could throw them in your purse and go, so you always have them. They're great to travel with or give to a friend. I love them. I'm going to show it everybody out there on Facebook. These are them. They're really cute. And we also have everyone entered in to win. This is a 60-count bottle that you're going to get entered in to win. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Keep on calling. If you don't get in, just keep on calling. If it's busy, just keep on calling us throughout the rest of the show. And everyone's getting entered in to win all the fun things. But this is your life back. Get it back. It's your URLifeBack.com or call in here at 602-277-5369.